I know what I'm missing. I need a pickaxe. Jed, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Or 5, yes. Liam, what's up, dude? How you doing? Travis, good to see you. I beat the Ender Dragon with my friend today. Dude, W, that's a big win. Congratulations. Well, Mustard Man, what's up? Rylan, what's up? Wi-Fi is posted. What are you talking about? Mustard Man, you have beef with me? What did I do? It was so easy. Yeah, that's what I've heard. You stream on Mustard Day. Dude, you said that last time, too. It can't be Mustard Day every single day of the week, brother. Brother man. Oh, for the record, Mustard Man, if it becomes like a, I don't want to say a gag, but like, if people come to my like socials just to try to interact with you, and it's a thing that you become like a thing on my channel, and, you know, become popular because of you, Mustard Man, I swear I am just gonna delete all of my socials. Not really, but it'll be really funny. Coming for that spot, Mustard Man. No, I'm not gonna eat raw. Well, not raw. I'm not gonna eat mustard like that, dude. Come on. Hellcat, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. See, at least someone respects me around here. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I kid. Mustard is bad. Mustard isn't bad. It's an acquired taste, I'll say. Keep going. Yes, absolutely. What are you gonna do? Literally, what is Mustard Man gonna do? I don't think he's gonna do anything. Never give up. You're right. You're right, Hellcat. Should not be winning. Survival? Yeah. Yeah, this whole world is strictly survival. You'll turn into a ghost story. Who? Not me. Oh, you're talking about Travis. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, so Hellcat, I've been on this world for almost 5 years. November is going to be 5 years. You would turn into a fairy tale. No one will hear you. Uh-oh. Nah, you'll turn into a low-budget movie. That's funny. Okay, so like a good low-budget movie like Napoleon Dynamite or Nacho Libre, two of my favorite movies ever. Sent to the mustard factory. Oh, Kuchikan, thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I'm just seeing that notification, but thank you so much. You have a kind of face that people want to unsee. That's called having a face for... That's called having a face for radio. But Jay, eat some... Did he? No. Ain't nobody talking about Diddy here. Oh wait, wrong door. Yo, listen. Yellow Ruler didn't even do anything to you, dude. Literally just walked in, and here we are. Mustard Man, it seems like you don't even trust anybody, dude. You know what would be really funny? If Mustard Man is just somebody that I know in real life and is just hiding behind a persona just to, I don't know, just to do something. That would be psychotic. If Mustard Man was like someone I went to like elementary school with or something. Dude, Mustard Man, please stop tagging people that are not in chat. Come on, man. Your proof God has a sense of humor. You know... 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh gosh. Okay, so proof that God has a sense of humor. Oh god, where do you even start with that? I don't get it. Mustard Man, I don't get it. The bodybuilder? Wait, seriously? Nick Walker. Oh, literally just yesterday. Listen, man, I don't care. I bodybuilding, keeping up on bodybuilding is like, to me, is like keeping up with soccer or football, FUT. It's like, not for me, but like, there has to be people watching, right? Like a lot of people. But it ain't for me though. You know what I'm saying? You see, you look like Steve Seagal. Steve Seagal is crazy. One, two, three, 4, 5. Wait a minute, Mustard Man, how do you even know what he even looks like, dude? Just get the sense. You know the old saying. What old saying are you talking about? Like how old are we talking here? Eat the cashew and look at the peanut. Oh, wait, I think I get it. Because cashews and peanuts are two different things. Because cashews are technically a seed and not a nut. Where a peanut grows in the ground and cashews grow on a tree. Two very different things. Okay. I think I'm getting what you're saying here, brother man. All right. The old dirty mustard laid. Doofenshmirtz. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. this. Let's do 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, Doofenshmirtz, that was actually a good father. Oh wait, I was supposed to make this glass. Ah, crap. Alright, well. I'm ascending? What? What do you mean, ascending? Aiden, what's up, dude? Good to see you in. Travis said he's ascending, and I don't know what that means. Someone send help. Maxwell, what's up, dude? Flying out of this world. Like, what do you mean? I said, how are you doing? Oh, Jesus. Alright, fine. I'm doing fine. Just, you know, figuring life out. Oh, the day is over. That's okay. That's wonderful. Yeah, Aiden, how are you doing today, man? Travis, I can only see the peace sign. I don't know what the other two emoticons are. Good, man. Good. I don't know why I did that. To a higher being. Yeah, man, have fun with that. I'm a human being. Cool, man. Alright, so then, how did I do that other corner? Alright, I just did... This is what I did. Change the beat. If I do, then I run the risk of copyright, and I don't feel like doing that. So, no thank you. The answer to your question is, how about no? He wants you to change the music to wind sound effects. Is this working? Is it working? Mustard Man. Is this, you know? Yes. Not really. Ah, well, I tried. This isn't even the right floor. Come on, Mustard Man, what are you doing to me? I feel like I'm being not interrogated, but ran out of my own stream by some man named Mustard. And you're not even a real DJ. Come on, man. What are you doing here? Sure, if you want to play with me, or you can... I'm not sure if you want to play with me, or you can you unpaysu my PS5? Now I have a question. The bills, are you doing it right now? Bro, you got a good job on the game, is so good. D, I have a question. Do you? At Travis Bono, which is you tagging yourself. TT, I have a question. Do you have a question? Do you have a question? Yo, Travis is on grass mustard. 5th grade, are you going to be able to get a hold of me for help with the mammoth? And the game is so. Am I the dyslexic one here? Am I the one that's crazy? Who's he? He died 4 years ago. It makes me feel like a woman that was a baby. It was so hard to explain. Alright, guys. 29 minutes in and I'm shutting the stream down. That's it. Go home. I'm out of here. Yeah, that's that mustard grass. Travis, no. What am I supposed to respond with? Like, how do you expect me to respond to that? Or else? Or else what? I'm levitating. I have a question. Do you have a question? Do you have a question? Do you have a... I don't know. I don't know. That's all I'm going to say is, I don't know. If only I could send stickers. Man. Oh, you know what? Aiden, if you really want to send stickers, go to the video I just posted, tag me in them, and just send a bunch of stickers in my latest post. If you really want to send, you know, if you really want to do stickers that badly. And just tag me in them, and I'll know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, for Christ's sake. Why do I keep doing that? One time you drank a Red Bull and jumped off your roof? Yes, Aiden. Yes, Aiden. Do that one. Travis, you need to be safe about yourself here. Let's be honest here. Stop jumping off roofs is what I'm saying. I no sleep. Dude, what? Alright, let's see what Aiden posted. What? Yes. Okay, yeah. I got you. Where are my letters? Where are my letters? Do I need to make some? Where are my letters? That's it. I'll just make some. $18, that should be enough. Rock, kicker, DM me if you want to join my firm. No thanks. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm Spider-Man, I have Weber. Dude, Weber isn't even a real thing. What if I spam someone with stickers? I mean, if you want to spam somebody for with stickers, that's totally on you, dude. Timmy the cockroach. Alright, have fun with that. Yeah, I guess so. Ah, you got to be kidding me here. Is that like John Pork? That's the same as... That's like John Pork, right? Or am I just crazy? Right, I know you're saying Timmy the Cockroach, but is Timmy the Cockroach the same idea as John Pork? That's what I'm asking. Okay. Oh, for the record, Travis, that whole section of when I'm reading all of your comments in my stream, it's gonna be a clip, and I'm going to be posting it on my YouTube channel or my TikTok account because that's funny. Ooh. Ah, I thought I was gonna get away with that if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Ah. Alright, so this is going to be the tricky part here. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch this. Well, brownies or banana bread? Okay, so what kind of brownies are they? Are they like fresh out the oven? Like, are both items like fresh out of the oven? Let's say so. Okay, so fresh, like fresh out the oven. Gotta go with the banana bread, dude. Just gotta do it, man. What's up, Heidi? How are ya? Farlands, what's up? I'm so good. How are you? You know, I'm doing all right. No complaints. Chat. Oh yeah, no, I respond to chat as much as I'm able, which is often. So, welcome to the club. All right, so this one's done. Right? Oh wait, you know what? No, it is not done. What are we building? We are building a fortress strictly out of bone block. And it's in, that's so cool, MG. Yeah, and it's all bone block that I made myself, which is why I have so much wheat. Massive wheat farms, very pleasing. Yes, it's huge. And it goes on the other side, too. JMC is the best. Yeah, I think so. Matt, thank you so much for the follow. I mean, it might not be the best, but, you know, it's pretty good. Version is this Bedrock? No, so this is actually Java. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. You know what? I'll give this whole part here glass ceiling, because why not? Why do you say dang it? I have Bedrock Edition. Oh, I see. You know what? This is fine. Alright. It's easier to play, but I love Bedrock. Yeah, I can understand that. I have 10 mods with Bedrock, but a single mod on Java. Oh yeah, I've had to deal with that before. It's not fun. Alright, so now I gotta just lay some more to upgrade my PC. I can play modern Minecraft Java with ease. Yeah, I hope so. Hold on, my life just turned off. They operated by the time of day, so I have to turn my LED lights on. Oh, your lights just turned off, not your life. Totally different. Could I be mod? I'll be anyways mod. I'm gonna tell you no, because I have enough mods already. And I already kind of randomly made another person a mod. So I'm okay though. Thanks though. I appreciate you for your interest. And honestly, it's not that I don't trust you. It's just I need to know that I can trust you. If that makes any sense. You get it? Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Other TikToker in live says if they want someone to be muted in to take them to the back. Dude, take him to the back is crazy. Okay, so I'm building a structure completely out of bone block and glass, primarily. And it's bone block that I'm making, bone block and glass I'm making myself. Why bone block? Why not bone block? Is the better question. Is streaming gameplay easy? Low-key... low-key always been my dream to be an MC streamer. I mean, it's relatively easy, sure. But, you know, it just depends on if you have at the end of the day, if you want to go out and get something or go out and do something, you can always call, like, if you are able, like, Heidi, if you're old enough, you can call, like, Micro Center or, like, Best Buy or whatever and say, hey, I wanna start streaming. I want to be a live streamer for video games. What do I gotta do to get started? And I don't know about Best Buy, but I know if you have, like, a Micro Center around you, Micro Center has always been good to me. So it's, and if you're also, you know, if you can't get to a Micro Center, Best Buy, honestly, like, say what you want about Best Buy, but they're not god awful, and they'll help you with what you need to do and, like, with what you need to get. So once you have, like, a good enough laptop or, like, a good enough computer, then it's just getting some, like, streaming software and just getting in and, like, ultimately literally just getting in there and doing it. Because, like, I'll be honest, that's kind of what I did. I just kind of got in and started it, and now I'm here. But I didn't know how the gameplay worked. Oh, the gameplay for Minecraft? You were just yapping to 500 people on Twitch? $500 people on Twitch. You have to be joking, right? Okay. Yeah. It was my first time, too. Wait. So, the 500 people was legitimate, right? I don't know. Must have been some crazy stroke of luck, because if that's like, I'm calling BS on that, because that's like getting 500 people on Twitch for your first time is a crazy claim. And if you actually did that your first day, congratulations. Kevin, what's up, dude? See if I'm being raided, but they actually stayed in. Oh, you got raided. I guess, but like, the odds of you getting raided like that is crazy. What's your Twitch account name? You never streamed after that? Alright, I know you lying. Heidi, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I swear it's true. How many of them followed? Because some of them had to follow. I honestly can't remember. Do you still remember your Twitch name? Like your Twitch account name? Like your username from that account? I just felt so bad. I didn't know how to work it. Like what part? Uno momento, por favor. Okay, so the only Cozy Rosie that came up was Cozy Rosie _05 with 18 followers, streamed 2 months ago. Huh, I gotcha. Yeah, no worries though. Trust, that was a great time. People kept telling me to keep at it, but I didn't. I mean, if you're getting that many people, why not? You know? Like, at least, like, entertain the idea. But trust, that was a great time. Oh. Not gonna lie, I'm a huge yapper. I mean, why not? Do you have, like, a good enough computer of sorts to do it again? What's up, Gojo? How are ya? I started something with followers. What did you start with your followers? One follow. Oh. Alright, well, good luck with that. As many as I have, not gained. Okay. I have fun petting your cat, I guess. As many as I have now. Oh. Alright, bye. Bye! Gojo, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Heidi, thank you so much for the follow as well. Okay, so I've got some new faces in here. So time for an ad break. I'll make it quick. I am currently running a charity live stream for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's going on from now until the end of the year. And it's a campaign that's branched off of the Jacksepticeyes Wishmas / Thanksmas this year. So Jacksepticeye, big, huge, big time YouTuber. This year he's going back to doing the whole like major charity event thing. He set his main goal at $3 million, which is an insane amount of money. But I also, or he had opened it to where it is like open to other creators to start campaigns to feed into that. And he did say that with partnering with Make-A-Wish, he worked it out, I guess, to where it's every $300 raised equals every $300 equals one wish. And I had set my goal at 600. So hopefully between now and the end of the year, we can raise at least $600 to make a couple wishes come true. If you are wanting to donate, then I would recommend going through my link tree, and it's the top, the top tab says wishing season. So go ahead and click that, and then it'll take you straight to the Make-A-Wish donation link. And right now, like the main goal or the main the money raised right now in total for the whole thing is almost 110,000 out of 3 million, and I've gotten 0. So who wants to be the first donor? The first donator. I'm kidding. You don't have to donate if you don't want to. But if you want to donate, by all means, go right ahead. Just don't make yourself broke. Trust I'm gonna help. All right, yeah. Just like I said, just don't go broke. Also that's is where you will find what's it called? Like all of my other socials as well, like my Twitch account or my YouTube account or my Discord server that I have. My Discord server you can you'll get notifications on whenever I go live. Period. Like whether it be here or on Twitch. Or when I upload onto YouTube, you'll get a notification through Discord, because let's be honest, YouTube's notification system hasn't always been great. And I post like all my lives there, so you can go back and watch all the lives that I've done since uploading lives. I'm so nervous for tomorrow, OMG. I have to call about my new job. Oh! Heidi, is it like your first job ever, or just like a new job in general? Because that's two different kinds of nervousness. First job ever? Yeah, how long ago did you apply? Because like if it was like anything, like if you waited about like anything over like a week and they still haven't called you back, then probably they moved on. The job, just knowing when my first day is. Oh, you just had your interview today. I would recommend not calling them, honestly. Wait like 4 days. Wait like 3 or 4 days and then call. Because they need time to like process and... Oh, so the manager told you to call tomorrow. Okay. Okay, so then yeah, that's different then. Because like normally if managers don't do that, like if they don't tell you to like, hey, call back tomorrow, usually the normal time is like 3 or 4 days. Is that okay if my first day is tomorrow or the next day? Odds are the manager will probably say something along the lines of, hey, when are you available to come in for your first day? Because obviously, you know, life happens and they can't just expect everybody to just, you know, drop everything and go, you know, next day or whatever. Because that's ultimately for the normal person is unrealistic. Because, you know, people have lives and stuff. I just hope IRS not Wednesday. Oh, it's Wednesday. It's not Wednesday, because I got a trip that day. Okay, so, this is what you do. When you call the manager tomorrow, and then you talk about your first day, Lane, thank you so much for the follow. And you talk about your first day, you tell them, hey, I cannot work Wednesday because I have this planned. I can come in Thursday, I can come in Friday, I can come in whatever, just not Wednesday because I have prior commitments, is what you say. And they're going to be like, all right, cool, thanks for telling me, instead of waiting until last minute. Because that's what a lot of young people do, and inexperienced people do that don't have any job experience. They'll wait till last minute, or not at all. Lane, can I play? No, this is a closed world, sorry. Okay, I just gotta remember that not forget in the midst of my nervousness. And, you know, honestly, everyone has to deal with nervousness with jobs and stuff like that. So, like, I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be okay. Just remember to not, like, crazy overthink too much, because, like, obviously you're gonna overthink. The Duck Army, thank you so much for the follow. But, like, obviously you're gonna overthink. Everybody does, especially when it comes to, like, job interviews. You know, the Papa's Freezeria game is basically what my job will be. Oh, so you'll be working in a pizzeria. That's cool. You know, honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Shit, man, I was in and out of working at a pizzeria for like 6 years, dude. Like honestly, pizzerias are fun. Like, especially if you get like a good like group of people. Pizzerias can be like some of my biggest, hardest laughs was working at this pizzeria. And it was great. I grew up a lot with it too. Till likely May, and then I'm moving an hour away. Oh! What? What part was supposed to be autocorrect? Or supposed to not be autocorrect? Likeness. Oh. So what was it supposed to be then? Like, is what? Oh, I see. So you're gonna stay at the pizzeria for like a year, and then you're moving an hour away. For like college or something? Yeah, probably for like college or something. Yes, I'm starting sophomore year this month. Oh, okay. Oh, you... Hold on. My brain is having a hard time understanding. So you're starting... Oh, wait. So you're starting... So that means probably you're doing some sort of, like, community college or, like, online college. And then you're moving an hour away to probably, like, stay in a dorm or something, right? How close was I? Was I close? Yes, I'm doing community college right now and then moving to university. Oh, that makes sense. What's your major? Like, what are you going to be doing? Like, what are you going to college for is what I'm saying. Nursing, trying to be either pediatric or NICU. Good luck, dude. That's all I gotta say. Good luck. Cause like I'll be honest with you, big dog. There's some stories that I'd rather do NICU. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And honestly, Heidi, I've heard people, like both women and men, say, "Oh, I'm going to be a NICU nurse or, you know, a pediatric nurse or whatever," and then they get like their first kid with like cancer or something, or like baby, like a baby who's born automatically with like meth addiction or like heroin addiction or whatever. Hold on. I don't know what this person's talking about. That's not dealing with that. But yeah. And they're like, "Oh, I want to be a NICU doctor or like a pediatric doctor or whatever." And then they get like a baby addicted to like heroin or meth or whatever, and they're like, "This is too much for me. I can't do this." Which is totally understandable, but that's kind of the world we live in, where babies are born like that. And some people think they can handle it until it's literally right in front of them, and they see how it actually is versus how they think it is. Like, I get what you're saying. That's with any branch of nursing, though. Well, yeah, of course. And I know that honestly, just as long as I stay away from the ER, I'm happy. Honestly, I've heard some wild stories from the ER too. But I've heard that same thing about like my job too, because like I work in special education as like my job title is paraprofessional, which basically means like teacher's aide, just more involved. And I work with profound autism, right? And there's a lot of people that's like, "Oh yeah, I can do that job, you know, how bad can it be?" And then they get in and see how bad it actually, or how difficult it can be at times. It's like, "Oh, you got to do this on the daily, you know, 4 or 5 days a week." And people get scared away because it's too hard because of social media. And here's one part of social media I don't like, because I've been working with special needs so long. It's very respectable. Thank you. Social media likes to show, like, I'll just generalize social media, because I know there's like some like parents or some siblings of people who are special needs that also put like something that's like on a rough day or like a rough patch or something rough happening on social media, which, you know, to each their own, whatever. But like, but the vast, like, I'd say like, I don't know, like, I'll just say 95% for conversation. 95% of special needs you see on social media is all like, "Oh, look at me, I'm helping someone with special needs," or, you know, this really good heartwarming moment of special needs. Like, cool, man, great. But like outside of that, like, if you saw, like, if a lot of these people saw what it was actually like working with someone with special needs on like a bad day, like I don't know if I don't know if my point's coming across very well, but like, social media alters and hinders a lot of people's perspectives on things. especially with like nursing or like working in the medical field or like working with special needs, because that's only like a small slice of the pie. And then people get into it and see the whole thing, and it's like, ah, crap, I don't want this. It's very glamorized. Yeah, it's glamorized. But also, like what I was saying before, there are those accounts and there are those people that show the bad side a little bit, but the majority of people don't like, you don't get it until like you don't understand it until you're in it doing it for a little bit, and then it's like, okay, now I understand. Social media is mostly just for profit, no matter how much of a lie you're telling. Exactly. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, you only see on social media, you only see what how do I say it? You only see what people want you to see on social media. Like you're not always seeing the whole kit and caboodle of like for example, Joe Schmo down the block says, "Oh, I'm gonna start a social media, and it'll be super fun and super cool and blah blah blah." Okay, fine. And on social media, like on Facebook or TikTok or whatever, he's this heartwarming dude, whatever. But in real life, he's a jerk or whatever, or a legitimately bad person. But you don't know that because you see Joe Schmo on TikTok being nice, when in reality he's not. So you only see what people allow you to see on social media. See one side of the dice when there's multiple. Yeah, when there's multiple other sides. Exactly. Which is why it's rare to see someone who is like authentic on Facebook, like on social media, you know what I mean. MCAD, do you know Travis? I know of a Travis. There's a Travis that comes into my chat often, and I see his name pops up on my TikTok. Shadows for Life, thank you so much for the follow. Making a game. Yeah. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Why are you asking about him? I remember calling 4 times and he was there every time. Yeah. No, he's a regular here. We like Travis around here. For more than a month. What do you mean for more than a month? Hold on, I need to look at something real quick. He has been coming in here for more than a month. Oh yeah, no, like, it's fine. No, hold on. Like, yes, he's been coming in here for a good amount of time. which is cool. You know, he seems pretty chill. So, how is his game coming along? To my understanding, it's already out on console. It's just not up on Steam yet, because I guess, like, he was saying something about, like, the translation from console to, like, Steam is kind of weird, and he's, like, having trouble making the port for it. What's it called? It's like Code X or something. He had to change the name of it recently. I don't quite remember what it is. But it's like X coded X or something like that. I wish I remember that, but I'm sure he'll be around to tell you that eventually. He's in my Discord server if you wanted to try to talk to him. Talks to you about it all the time and don't care. You don't care about it. No, I'm pretty sure it's Codex. I'm like 90% sure it's Codex. What's a random skill or hobby you want to learn? That I want to learn? I've been trying, so I'm a photographer, right? I have been trying to get into the film world and do like films and stuff. Like I've got one film coming up soon. And then I've got potentially like two other films that two other potential films that I might be working on. OMG, that's so cool. Yeah. Thank you. But I'm just trying to figure out like the logistics of that. Cause I'm part of like a bunch of different like film and production groups on Facebook in my state. So honestly, it's just a matter of like finding the right person who's looking for what I can do, right? I'd really love to learn how to skateboard. Honestly, like, if you got the foot-eye coordination for that, by all means, it's just, you know, practice, practice, and practice. Actually, true story, I have a longboard. And honestly, longboarding is super fun. OG Bam Margera videos, and he was the goated gator. Dude, an OG Bam Margera reference of what I would assume is a young Gen Z person in 2026 on TikTok is crazy. Was not on my bingo card. What's going on? Oh, okay. How much do you know about Bam Margera? Have you been able to like watch any of his like TV show? I know a good bit, honestly. Dude, that's hype. Were you able to like Viva La Bam? You know Viva La Bam? Dude, that's crazy. Takes a peace offering a pickle. You know what? What kind of pickle is it? I'm goated. What can I say? Yeah, I guess. Dill. Is it a fresh dill pickle? Because if it's fresh and like almost frozen, I'll take it. And that's coming from me, who's not a big pickle person. So Heidi, that means you're either a really well-known, like a cultured Gen Z person, or like around my age. And I'm not gonna tell you my age because I am old and decrepit. Thank you. I shall disappear now. All right, have fun. Unk vibes. Very cultured. Yeah, we're not even close in age. Cause I'm 30. Very cultured. Cecilia, happy birthday. Dog, I'm a Sagittarius. My birthday's not until December. December 13. To 25 or of them, so I grew up with peak culture. Oh, that okay. I understand now. I'm like as old as your brothers, roughly. Which makes so much more sense. Okay. Now I understand. And I learned a lot of 80s culture to music area from my dad, and likewise for my mom. You know what? That's totally valid. Okay, what are your top 3 80s bands? What are your top 3 80s bands, Heidi? Okay, well, this is gonna be bad. Why is it gonna be bad? Oh, Heidi, are you like... Is your top 3 80s bands like 3 bands that like nobody knows of? Motley Crue, because it's the first I heard. Fair, valid. Motley Crue is pretty hard. Shinobu, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, Len, you need to check your Spotify. That's very Gen Z of you. For me, it would be... I have bad memory. You have bad memory? You're 19. What do you mean? Like, for me, my top 3 80s bands are... Hold on, I need to check the years on them. Like, the active years. The Smiths? Are you kidding? Ah, okay. Okay, so I like from just the 80s, it would be Motley Crue, Def Leppard, and Metallica. Those are my top 3 80s bands. And there are a lot of other bands that I do thoroughly enjoy. But those would be my top 3. Metallica's peak. I agree. Yeah, I actually have Metallica, the Metallica album, Death Magnetic. I have a framed photo of the Death Magnetic on my wall. This is like early 2000s behavior of Tokyo Hotel. I feel like I have. I would have to listen to them to like understand if I know them or not. It's a German band. Maybe. The only, like, I don't want to say only, but like the biggest like out of country band that I know is Sabaton. And they're Polish, and I only know them because I am part Polish. Dresden Monsoon is their biggest hit. Okay, yeah, honestly, Big Dog, I'm not gonna remember that. So if you wanted to join my Discord and put up like links in there. Oh, do I have a link for songs for music? I think I've got a tab in my Discord server just for music that you can share. Okay, well, I do now. Rat is also peak. Yes, Rat is also a very, very pretty decent band. The Scorpions are pretty good too. mention Bon Jovi. Ooh, because choosing Bon Jovi is... yeah, that's a hard... That's... Yeah, putting Bon Jovi on a top 3 list is kind of hard because everybody else is just amazing. Not saying Bon Jovi isn't, but still. Warrant. Oh, so you're just a cultured human being is what you are. You found your 80s playlist? Okay, so is it your 80s playlist, or is it Spotify's 80s playlist that you just found and added to your library? Mine. Okay, alright. Okay, so moving out of the 80s, do you know... So I'm guessing you know who Fleetwood Mac is, right? Okay, so you know... I know the song, but I can't pull it out of my brain right now, but there's a song... There's a song that... that Whitesnake does. Or no, sorry, that Fleetwood Mac does. Stupid Ed. And it's literally about Stevie Nicks and the guitarist breaking up. And every single time they perform, they have to play that song. While the guitarist's, like, wife and kids are in the audience. Which, for the record, is diabolical. It's like right on the tip of my tongue. Silver Springs. Is that it? That's the name of it? Silver Springs? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Hold on. I gotta listen to this for a second. Okay, yeah, no, that's it. At least I think so. I don't know. See, now it's gonna bug me. Fleetwood Mac breakup song. Yes. Silver Springs. Oh, it was Go Your Own Way, Dreams, and Silver Springs. So was that... I kind of feel like it was Dreams, but I don't know. I'll have to listen to it later and not on stream. Where I could get banned for life. I had purple. You had a Purple Rain phase there earlier this year, dude. That's crazy. because of course, because of Stranger Things. What else would it be of? Like, be because. Peak song though. Honestly, so the Purple Rain guitar solo is pretty peak. I'm not gonna lie. And you know, honestly, I give all credit and respect to Prince for Purple Rain and everything else and blah blah blah. He's, you know, fantastic. But I personally like the Ozzy Osbourne, Crazy Train, Randy Rhoads guitar solo over anything else. Like, over any other guitar solo, that's the one that I'm picking. Each month. I started making playlists this year for each month, putting my current obsessions of the month in. Nice. I got to June and gave up. That sucks. Ice Nine Kills, honestly. I feel like Ice Nine Kills is like an acquired taste, but they're not bad. Like, I hear them on the radio a lot, so... Or, I hear them, like, on the radio, so... They're not bad. I mean, do I listen to them on a regular basis? No. But I don't not like them. Your kitty, Rosie, is here. Cool. Heidi, do you have any other, like, music questions? Thoughts on emo music? Listen. I was born December of 1995. So I grew up with Paramore, Blink-182, My Chemical Romance, and that whole... I also really like Scene, but it's a very sometimes so genre. Understandable. And I grew up with all the bands I just said, plus like that whole genre of pop punk and emo music, and I am in love with that kind of music. It will forever hold a special place in my heart. I'll say that, and like that genre of music, and like 90s and early, like late country music between 1987 and like 2004 and like 2000 no and like 2006. I'll go 2006. Definitely my favorite genre, like my favorite time period of country music. Agree, and every other country music I don't like. Like anything past like 2012, I'm not really a big fan of. Coming from someone in the South. Yeah, so it checks. Nope, I don't agree. Mustard, you don't even know what we're talking about, man. Get out of here. Ban him. No, I'm kidding. Just don't ban him. He cool. He can stay. But yeah, Heidi, any country music past like 2012, I won't listen to. But like, even though I say I'll listen to country music starting at 1987. Also, like early Willie Nelson or Johnny Cash or like Chris Christopherson or like the Highwaymen. I'll still rock out those guys any day of the week, and they were like 70s. You accidentally scrolled. Oops. Yeah, I was just saying that, like, even though I said the best country music ranges from 1987 to 2006, I'll still rock out some like Highwaymen or Willie Nelson or like early Willie Nelson or, you know, like that era of country music. Well, for you it's nostalgic because you're 19 or whatever. Dude, can you believe 2010 was 16 years ago? Wait a minute. That's crazy to think about. Why is it not sending my messages? That was happening to somebody else, you know, like a few days ago when I was live streaming. And I honestly don't know. I honestly have no idea why that's like that. That Viva La Bam is the only one not on Paramount. Really? I bet everything else is? Show and all the movies. Dang, dude. How a bummer. Even the new one is going on there, but not like the original series. Wild Boys. Holy cow, I forgot about that one. Oh gosh, who's in Wild Boys? I bet you as soon as I see it. Stevo and Chris Pontius. Yes. Okay, I remember that now. Around them with animals. Yeah. I remember. Alright, well, it's just about that time. I am ending stream. If you would like, if you weren't around earlier, I did mention that I am running a Make-A-Wish charity campaign. You can find the link to that to donate to that in my link tree and our wishing season. Pretty good, pretty cool. It's a pretty cool cause. I think so. And if you also want to keep up with other things that I'm doing, like when I go live on TikTok, when I go live on Twitch, whenever I upload to YouTube or whatever, go check out my link tree. It's all there. My YouTube's there. My Twitch is there. My Discord is there. I highly recommend doing my Discord because that's the most reliable with notifications. And maybe you can even make a friend or two. I don't know. I guess you'll have to go and find out for yourself then. I'm def joining the Discord. Hey man, you're more than welcome. And yeah, lots of stuff I'm gonna be doing, and yeah, and everything that I am able to talk about and share, I will in the Discord. Or in TikTok. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling for the day, I guess. I don't know. So anyways, if you want to join the Discord, go right ahead. It's in my link tree under Discord. You'll find it. Otherwise, have a good night. Or what does Jim Carrey say? Good evening. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. That's what it is.